No, because let's talk about this. So I know there's some people that don't like Alison. Personally, I've always found her an interesting character. However, I've also seen that and I will stand on this hill, she's a product of her environment. Like, yes, she used people's secrets and insecurities against them. Yes, she did some terrible things. She said even worse things. She picked on people. She was a bully. 100%. But she was a product of her environment. Where did she learn how to keep secrets and tell lies? This woman right here, her mother, Jessica DiLaurentis. Okay, and as beautiful as she is, she always creeped me out. Every single time she came on screen, I got such an eerie feeling from this woman. Minus the fact, not even minus the fact, if you go back and watch every single clip from the night Alison disappeared, that night and stuff, she knew almost everything that went on. Spoiler alert, if y'all haven't seen it, pause now. But she buried Alison. She buried her own daughter. So she knew what happened to Alison and then played like, where's my daughter? I don't know. Let me leave Rosewood and then come back years later and have people feel sorry for me. And yes, I get that. Again, she had to be the one to bury her own daughter and stuff. However, she knew who hit Alison in the head. She knew what happened to Alison. And she didn't say anything. And she was protecting Cece Drake / Charles, her eldest son, that's older than Jason, but then went to Radley. And then transitioned into a girl named Cece and stuff. See how confusing this is? Like, it's confusing. And yeah, so Alison knew that she was having affairs, that she was keeping secrets, that when other people and other kids, mind you, like Bethany Young at Radley, found out she was having an affair with her father and stuff, and she would take her places and buy her extravagant gifts and stuff like that to keep her quiet. So yeah, this woman had dirt, and Alison learned it from her. Alison also knew a bunch of other people's secrets. Like, again, spoiler alert, she knew that Jason's dad and Spencer's dad and the Hastings, that Peter Hastings is her older brother's father. Like, she knew so much stuff, and it really affected her. Jason, her brother, also affected her too. Yes, in the flashbacks, you would always see her have something to say about Jason. However, literally, he would always be the one throwing parties while the parents were away with drinking involved and other substances involved with guys that are trying to hit on her. A 12, 13-year-old girl. She didn't feel safe in her own house. Like, even with Jason around, she never felt safe. So yes, Alison was this bully to other people, but again, when kids don't have this outlet and have no one to talk to, because obviously the rest of the town wasn't going to help at all, we found out that a lot of people in the town knew about all of these underage relationships and just disgusting things. So the town wasn't going to help. Alison literally had no one to turn to. So, of course, she's going to feel like knowing all these secrets, being in this messed up environment and stuff, she knew that was just too much for her. So, yeah, she unleashed it in a terrible, disrespectful manner and stuff. But the whole Alison deserved what she got thing doesn't make sense. And the people that would say that were always the people that had dirty, dark secrets too. So honestly, like, again, I would not want to be an enemy of Alison. I wouldn't want to be a friend of Alison, but I definitely would want her to get some type of counseling or something because she really went through a lot. Like, and then on top of that, we don't really get to hear too much about Alison's father. He is there, but however, they were arguing a lot, and after Alison's disappearance, they went through a nasty divorce and everything. It was just a lot on Alison. Like, it really was. So, again, even though, like, I just felt like Alison didn't deserve any of it. She was just a kid. And people like to forget about that. Another reason why this lady gave me the ick is because she knew what happened to her daughter and everything, and she left town, might I remind you, and then came back and then sat at this table inviting Allison's friends to lunch, and then asked Allison's friends to wear Allison's old clothes to a fashion show that they were putting together in Allison's memory. What? Hannah was right, because Hannah was like, I'm not gonna wear her clothes, like that's weird. And so like I'm sorry, but that even made me feel awkward the first time watching that, because I was like, huh? And then let's just talk about Spencer being like, well, if this is what she wants and stuff, and always downplaying Hannah and what she wanted to do. Like, for instance, if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to. And the fact that they all tried to kind of make Hannah feel like she was wrong for not wanting to comply with this request, it's weird. Like, it really is weird. So she always creeped me out.